Hey, Cham here of InMotion.press, and today I'm gonna make my own review of this very exciting product called Vidello. So Vidello is a brand new video hosting platform that also includes a lot of smart video options. And you might be asking, why do you need this product in the first place? If we already have some free places to host our videos such as YouTube. Well, the answer to that is that if you'll be needing some private video hosting, you're aware that YouTube is not designed for that. Let's say you have a membership site where you need to have a video that is just hosted privately. You need another hosting aside from YouTube. Aside from that, if you will be doing some sales videos or any private videos that you don't like to show publicly, then you need a private video hosting. And that's where solutions such as Vimeo and Wistia can come in. And I tried both of them, and Vimeo, for example, is really good. I'm still using it at the moment, and what I have right now is just a Vimeo Plus plan. And so far what I can only do is host my video privately and do some other options such as customize the video player and all that, but the features are really limited. And if I want to add more features such as adding my logo and all those other features, I need to upgrade to a higher plan. But of course I don't want to do that because, well, I don't think I really need to spend a lot of money for all those features. And so Vimeo is good. It has some awesome features as well, although to be honest they are still limited. Another option is Wistia, and personally I love Wistia better than Vimeo. The only problem with Wistia is that the monthly fee is really expensive, and it also comes with a lot of awesome features. Plus I really like the video player if you will embed your Wistia video on your website. And it's what the platform that I'm using right now called Kajabi is using, and that's the reason why my training videos inside Kajabi looks really great. But like I said, Wistia is really expensive, and so it's not really a recommended option, especially if you are still starting out. And that's the reason why right now I want to talk about Vidello, because this might be an option that you might want to consider. Because what I like about it is that they kind of copied a lot of features inside Wistia, but the fee is a lot cheaper. And compared to Vimeo, it includes a bunch of great features. In fact, it has even more features compared to Wistia. And just to show you how the video hosted inside Vidello looks like, here's a demo that I just embedded on my page. And as you can see, it has this video skin, which is a smartphone skin right here, which is one of the features of Vidello. Plus, when I play this, as you can see, there's that lower thirds that I just added. And of course, this should be done when there will be a talking head video right there, but I'm just testing this out, so I just tested adding that lower thirds. And by the way, this lower thirds is done inside Vidello, and this is not done during the editing of the video. Because obviously, as you can see, the test video that I used here is just a logo reveal video, but I was able to add a lower third within Vidello itself. Aside from that, if I continue to play this, as you can see, it also has an email capture feature. So your viewers can add their email address right here. And there's an integration feature inside Vidello, and I just integrated my autoresponder, which is active campaign. Of course, there are also other options right there, such as get response and all that. So you can also use this to capture leads that will be placed in your autoresponder. And of course, they can add their email address and submit, or they can skip and continue watching the video. And then at the end of this video, as you can see, I also was able to add a call to action button. So I can use this to, sell a product within the video itself, and my viewers can buy the product right within the video itself. And they can click this and they will be taken to a checkout page and purchase the product. And as you can see, there's even a countdown timer right there for scarcity purposes as well. Another feature is that I can also add my logo on the video, although I wasn't able to do that in this test demo here. Alright, so right now let's go ahead and upload a video, and let me show you how things work. in creating those video skins and adding those other smart video options, such as adding lower thirds, email capture form, and a call to action button. And I can start by clicking here, create project, and I can enter a project name. So for this one, let me just name this demo. Click create, and as you can see, I can upload my first video in this project. And by the way, this works almost the same with Wistia, and that's what I like about it. So let me just click here to browse my video from my desktop. And for this demo, let me just use this one. Click open, and as you can see, the video is now being uploaded. So let me just pause this video and come back once the video is uploaded. Alright, so it already finished uploading, but after uploading, it's now being converted. Alright, so the uploading and conversion is finished, and as you can see, here's now that video. And so let me just again name this demo video, and it's saving that. And then after that, as you can see, I can already click here to get the embed code and embed this on my website. But as of right now, let me just click this video and add those smart options that I showed you earlier. Alright, so here's the video, and the first thing that I can do is go here to appearance, and as you can see, I can change the color of the video player plus this other video player options right here. Although as of right now, let me just leave that as it is, but it's here that you can change that if you wanted to, so that if you want to match the color of your branding, then you can always do that here. Also, if you want, you can also upload a thumbnail image, and you can do that by clicking here. And of course, that's needed if you're using this for a membership site or something, and you want a thumbnail for each of your videos. But if you will be using this for a sales page and you just want the video to be auto-played, then I don't think a thumbnail is even needed. After that, I can go here to controls, and I have a bunch of options. So for example, if I wanted it to be auto-played, I can just turn this on. There are also other options, such as if I wanted to preload, show the volume options, show the settings, which is this one, and so that they can choose the quality of the video. I can also show the full screen button, which is this one, the timeline, and if I want, I can also show the logo, and it will be here that I can upload a logo if I wanted to add a logo together with my video. And let's actually do that right now. Let me click here, and then I can drop a file here, or just click here to select a file. And for this demo, let me just use this one, and as you can see, there's that logo placed within my video. And here I can choose the logo size. I can make it small, medium, or big. So for this one, let's try bigger. And if I want, I can also add a link to the logo, so that if they will click that logo, they will be taken to that link. Although for now, let me just leave that as it is. I can also password protect this video if I want. I can turn that on and add a password that I may want to add, so that they will only be able to open or play the video once they enter the password. Although as of right now, let me just turn that off. Alright, so those are the controls that you can play around with depending on what you wanted to achieve in your video. Next is the apps, and it's here that you can add these things that I talked about earlier. You can add a lower third, call to action button, email capture, and a text link. So first, let's add a lower third. Let me just click here, and as you can see here below, there are a bunch of presets that I can choose from. So for this one, let me choose this, and I can just click here and highlight this text here and change it with the name of this person in this video. Here we go. I can also add the subtitle, so I can say real estate broker. Here we go. Aside from that, if I want, I can also change the color of the lower thirds from here. As you can see, everything can be controlled and changed. I can also change the font of the text. Although as of right now, let me again leave that as it is. Let's go back to apps, and right now let's also add a call to action button. And once I do, again, there are some presets here for you to choose from. I can add something like this, or I can add something like this, so that the call to action button will just be showed below the video. And for this demo, let me just choose this, and again I can go to the settings and change the color as well as the picture and the text of my call to action button. But again, as of right now, let me just leave that as it is. Let's go back to apps, and let's also add an email capture form. There we go. Again, there are two options here. I can choose this or I can choose this, so that the email capture will just be shown below the video. For this one, let me just choose this. And again, of course, I can just, change the text here if I wanted to. Can change the color of the button under the settings. And I can also choose whether I want to show the skip text right there, so that if, for example, they don't want to enter their email address and they just want to continue watching the video, then they can just click skip. Or if you want to force them to enter their email address before they will be able to continue the video, then you might just have to turn this off. But for now, let me just turn that on. And for the autoresponder, if you already integrated your autoresponder, they will appear here. And I already integrated active campaign, so let me just choose that. There we go. And I can also choose the list where the email will go once they enter their email address. Let me just choose this. And then for the font, you can also change the font if you wanted to. Although again, for now, let me just leave that as it is. Aside from that, I can also add a text link, coupon, note box, social share, image, and even e-commerce. Although just for the sake of this demo, I'll just add those three: the lower third, button, and an email capture form. But again, as you can see, there's a lot of things that you can add here and really create a smart video where you can sell, add call to actions, and capture leads right within your video. Alright, once you're done with adding of the apps, we can now go here to timeline, and we can arrange on what part of the video that those things will appear. So let's start with the lower thirds. And of course, I want my lower third to appear from the very beginning of the video. So let me just leave that as it is. Next, let's go back to our timeline, and let's now choose when our button will appear. So for this call to action button, I just want this to appear at the very end of the video. So let me just click and drag that until the end. So let's say, for example, at the very end of this video, Chain is asking them to reserve this property, and he can say something like, click the button that you can see on this video to learn more about this property, something like that. And of course, I can always change this with another image and also change this text right here. Right, let's go back to the timeline, and right now let's position our email capture form. And for this one, I'll probably add this somewhere in the middle, maybe here. And of course, if I really plan to do this beforehand, I just have to see to it that I say something within the video, something like enter your email address on the form that you can see on this video, something like that. So and in that particular spot in the video, I can just position this email capture form right here. There we go. So we are now done with our apps. So the next thing that we can also add is frames. And so if I just want my video to be like that without any frames at all, then let me just leave that as it is. But as you can see, I have some other options right here, like an Apple computer, a MacBook, an iPhone, horizontal or vertical, or even a tablet video skin. For this demo, let me just choose probably this one and just click save. Alright, once that is published, I can just click this preview button to see how it looks like. There we go. And as you can see, I just used that particular video skin right there, and let me just play it. So there's that lower thirds that I just added, and let's continue to play and check out the email capture form as well.
Unit here is
there we go. So here's now the email capture form. Let's just click skip. So let's continue to play the video and check out the call to action button at the very end of the video.
Finished by by the first quarter or second quarter of 2018.
Alright, so as you can see, there's that call to action that I also added at the very end of the video. So it's working really well. So let me just close this. So let's say, for example, I want to embed this now to my sales page. All I have to do is click here to get the embed code, which is this one. And I can always choose whether I want it to be responsive or add a specific width and height. I highly recommend that you just leave it as responsive so that it will look nice both for desktop and mobile devices. So I can just copy this embed code right here, and let's say, for example, I want to use that here, and so let me just change this embed code, paste that here, click save again, and let's now refresh this and see how it looks like. Alright, so it's looking really good, and again, if I play this video here, then it will just show what I showed you earlier when we played it on a preview mode. So as you can see, that's how Vidello works, and this is a really nice video hosting and video player solution that I highly recommend for you. It's the best that I have seen so far. Like I said, I already tried Wistia and Vimeo, and so far this is probably the best solution that I tried, because unlike Wistia, that the price is really expensive, the price for this one is really affordable. But unlike Vimeo, it has a lot of features that you can really play around with to make your video really responsive, to create a smart video with, a lot of controls and smart options, such as capturing your leads, selling your products, and all those things. So again, I highly recommend this product if you're doing any kind of video marketing, or if you're teaching online, selling online, or whatever, and you're using video in your marketing. This is something that you really need to look into. And as always, if you find this product useful and you wanna sign up as well, I highly recommend that you do so through the button that you can see below this video, because if you do, again, I have awesome bonuses for you. And you can see those bonuses right below this video in this page, and you can get all those bonuses if you sign up to this solution using my link. So yep, that's it for my Vidello review. A highly recommended product. This is probably one of the best products that I ever reviewed, and so this is something that you really need to grab. So yep, thanks a lot for watching my review, and I look forward to seeing you using this video hosting solution as well. So thanks a lot for watching. My name is Cham, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.